Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I actually decided to make a reaction video as requested for some of my friends and family that I should do this. So since that I'm living here in Germany for 3 years now, and there are some foreigners as well do live in the Philippines, and there are a lot of foreigners who make a travel tips about going to the Philippines. So I've decided to make a reaction video about these 6 things not to do in the Philippines. This is a 3-year-old video, so I think it's just right for me to do a reaction for this because at that time I was still in the Philippines. So without any further ado, let's start.
Now, welcome to Destination Tips!
Now, before you go, the Philippines! The Philippines, a truly happy and beautiful place. Did you know it's got over 7,000 islands and only 2,000 of them have actually got inhabitants?
Yes. So that's like
a lot.
3,000?
Yeah. Nearly.
So that's like 5,000 islands that haven't been discovered! Why is there a toilet on the table?
Don't you worry.
Okay, I know why there's a toilet paper on the table because it has something to do with the toilet, for sure. For sure.
Well, it's actually been very hard to find things not to do there because they're so nice people, it seems.
What about that boxer, Manny Pacquiao? He seems like a bit of a rough diamond.
One! Don't diss Manny Pacquiao!
I wasn't dissing him.
Filipinos, or Pinoys, absolutely love this boxer slash politician. He's a politician as well.
So if you don't agree with his terms, he'll duff you up.
They love him so much that in 2011, rebels and government soldiers held a ceasefire as they came together to watch one of Manny's fights.
Who did he fight?
That is true.
The rebels. On his own. Just took them all on. Don't joke about Manny. Justin Bieber, he ridiculed Manny after he lost a fight, and requests were filed demanding he apologise or become a persona non grata. Manny Pacquiao is a treasured Filipino. They love their Filipinos, okay?
I love my Filipinos.
They don't...
Wait, is that true? Is there really like a chocolate bar with Filipino brand, or... I'm curious. I want to try it, to be honest, but I'm not really sure if it's a joke or if there's really something. Please comment down below. I want to try it.
Keep dissing any kind of Filipino national treasure.
I'm not sure if I want to go to a place that everyone's so proud.
Shoo! Don't diss the Philippines! Pinoy pride is a very sensitive matter. Claire Danes, yeah, you know.
So of course I know her!
Yes, well, good.
She killed
Yeah?
Brody!
She was declared a persona non grata.
What?
For making bad comments about Manila. Terry Hatcher was even begged to apologise for saying this.
I would just like to make sure that they're not from some med school in the Philippines.
Yeah.
But she's just saying the words of the script.
Okay, guys. I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not from a med school anywhere. But to hear something like this, you know, I think it's... I don't know, but personally, I find it not right to have that as a script or, you know, part of a movie or a series. I don't know what's that, where did it get at? But come to think of it, knowing that there are a lot of doctors and Filipino nurses in the States or somewhere else, and they do this kind of stuff. So, you know, I don't think so. It's nice. It's you know, Filipinos are as well sensitive about this kind of matter. You know, when you posted something like this, then Filipino doctors or even the normal Filipino citizen will just say that no to doctor shaming and so on. So just be very careful about your jokes, you know. Most of the Filipinos really do make jokes, yes, but there are some of the Filipinos as well doesn't really understand about the foreign jokes. So be careful. Just don't hurt their feelings. Just, you know, we're kind of sensitive.
I'm kind of worried about this video now.
Ethics, don't say nasty things about people.
Exactly. Just don't say nasty things about people. Period. Just don't, you know.
Yeah. Their sense of humour is kind of bust your balls. Don't bust a Pinoy's balls. Philippines, they've got like main islands, and then they've got all the.
But how do they get to the other? Do they go in boats?
Yes, but 3. Beware of ferries. They are run recklessly with no regard for human life, according to various sites on the internet. Often, hundreds of people die in a sinking.
Often? Like, seriously, guys? Often? I don't know. When I was in the Philippines, I don't really like hear this a lot of news, something like this. I really wonder, where did they get these facts? I mean, like, where did they get these articles circulating all over internet? That's what he said. But, you know, just knowing that these really do exist, I don't think so that they are actually giving some tips or some information that we should avoid doing in the Philippines. But it's just me, if I'm a foreigner, I would like, I'm not going to the Philippines. I'm not going there because if it's something like this, but you know, it exists, to be honest, but just be aware is what they said. But come on, I don't know what they tried to imply. I don't know, I guess I'm starting to be pissed about this video. Too early for this.
Yeah, I would avoid those. Doesn't sound very good at all. I'm in trouble with my car then.
Yes, but 4. Don't drive. The traffic in the Philippines is much like the rest of Asia. It's utter chaos!
With this, I agree. It's totally chaos. Very chaotic. Very traffic. So much.
Jeepney drivers often don't obey traffic lights or have seatbelts. People on the outside of vehicles, motorbikes with several passengers.
Wait a minute, what's a jeepney?
Guys, just to give you a little bit of information here, it's a jeepney. It's a traditional transportation, means of transportation in the Philippines. So they don't have passenger seatbelts, okay? People do sit right next to each other, so they don't have seatbelts. Yes, it's, you know, it's the Filipino way of taking a public transportation. And if you don't like that, you can just simply ride a taxi or, you know, get your own car. And also, this is an identity of the Filipinos. It's the same goes with Thailand, wherein they have tuk-tuk, you know. They don't have as well seatbelts, if I am correct. As well as they also drive very fast. And take note, tuk-tuk only has like 3 wheels. Okay, that's even like, you know, kind of scary. Where in this there are still 4 wheels. I don't know, but I don't know, what do they want to say?
GI Jeep, that's the American troops left behind in World War II, converted into colourful taxis.
That sounds pretty cool. Oh, hold on, I need to go to the toilet.
Here it goes. So this is about the toilet papers for sure.
5! Don't enter a toilet without toilet paper! In some toilets, you'll find that the toilet paper...
What? This is... I'm speechless. Like, you know, 3 years ago, when I was in the Philippines, I don't see this. Is this what you consider a public toilet? This doesn't really exist, as far as I know, in Metro Manila. Probably in some other places, but it's not like this. This is ridiculous. I'm like, why do these people show up like this? Is this also what do they want to say, that you often can find this kind of toilet there? You can have a decent toilet at least. But what's the point of putting this there? If you want to say that they don't have toilet papers in the toilet. Like, you know, this is ridiculous. This is offensive as a Filipino, actually. I don't find this funny at all. Very bad.
Outside the stalls and away from tourist areas, you may not find toilet paper at all. Instead, you may find a small handheld pail to wash with.
So what about drugs? So I remember we did a video a while back, North Korea, where weed was legal. Is it the same now?
No! 6. Do drugs and die.
Wait, I just want to say something. It's pretty obvious that this video is totally scripted, but nevertheless, is this also part of their script, just to ridicule Filipinos? I don't know, like just to say like this? Is this video supposed to be funny? Is this video supposed to say bad things only about Philippines and Filipinos? It's full of negativity, actually.
The president recently declared war on drugs, urging citizens to kill drug addicts.
That's ridiculous. That's crazy severe. That's messed up. I have to disagree with that, because drug addiction is a it's a problem. Someone's suffering from it. The remedy is to help them rather than to just go, you messed up, you're dead.
What?
Exactly. I do agree as well. Like, you should not kill people. It's not good. You should help people. But if you're in the Philippines and if you've been into that situation, or you can see what's going on in the Philippines, the chaos there, you probably gonna think twice. I mean, like, I'm not pro Duterte or the president or against that, but just don't talk politics. You're supposed to give destination tips, so I don't really know why this has to jump into this topic. Pretty bad.
Allegedly contracted the Davao death squad, a vigilante group to initiate the mass murders.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to diss that president and not be...
No, you'll be banned from the Philippines.
I'm sorry. I would call him a silly... I'm a little shaky now.
Let's hope alcohol isn't considered a drug there, eh? Because I'd be nicked.
Ha 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 ha. Is that supposed to be funny? Is that supposed to be funny? Ha 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 ha.
Were you surprised by any of those things not to do in the Philippines? Comment below.
Yeah, not good, not good.
That's just, I'm not sure if that's supposed to be funny or this video, what do they want to say about the Philippines? I don't know. So my take on this video is that it's just full of negativities. Yes, it's an information, but I really want to know where did they get this article from, and they should have it on the comment section as well, just for our information. And I don't find these really funny videos, to be honest. It's full of negativities. I don't like the video, to be honest. And as a Filipino, I find most of this information are very offensive, and how they portray and put all those pictures about the Philippines years ago. Yes, we are poor people, okay? But we are not like this, like almost unacceptable, So it's just like you say to the people, don't go to the Philippines because it's horrible, period. And my take on this as well, these two guys, for sure, 100% sure that they've never been into the Philippines. Never. So I'm pretty sure as well that for foreigners who have been to the Philippines or visited Philippines at least once, they can say the things that should not do or you should not do in the Philippines because they've been there, and 100% sure that they never, ever, ever, ever been to the Philippines. That's why they're just reading it. They don't have their own mind, they don't have their own words from it. It's totally scripted, I'm pretty sure. That's too much for this video. Anyway, guys, so that's it for today. If you have any other videos that you would like me to react to, please do send it to my Instagram or comment from this video. Yeah, so that's it for today. Please don't forget to share this, like, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to come. Bye for now.